Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and today we've got a new temperature controller, and these have been advertised on the Novus website. Said they were coming, and I've been kind of awaiting them. And I got an email from a guy named Paul Morley who just got done building his own DIY oven, and he got his hands on one. So I thought I needed to get my hands on one. I just wanted to get my hands on it and play with it, see what it's all about, you know, before I start recommending them. And this is right out of the box. See, I don't even know this video is going to air. I just bought it. I just got it wired to a thermocouple and to some hot leads. I don't even know whether I'm going to like it, but I'm going to give it a shot here. It's very compact. This is a module type temperature controller. To give you a comparison, I'm going to show you a 480D. These are the tried and true ramp soak controllers that we ran in the Hot Shots. That's a Novus 480D, but look at the depth difference in that. It's huge. Now this is only capable of doing a single environment, but as many of you know that are 480D users, they only hold one ramp and soak profile. This one holds 20. The other thing this one has is Bluetooth compatibility. Now I've already established my Bluetooth link, so we can play with that, but I haven't done any programming. And I'll tell you what it comes with. It comes with they call them quick start guides. These dumb little things, just basically 2 pages, not complete at all. So last night after it came in, I saw this. I'm like, well, this doesn't even tell me what I want to do. So I went to the website and downloaded all this, and it's, what is it? Looks like 60 pages, 58 pages, but it's got it's got stuff for your quick tune. It's got stuff for your, all your programming, the modules, if you want to add modules. Let me tell you what the modules are about. And I'll kind of go find them here. It's kind of in the beginning of the book. The modules are interesting if you need to add capabilities to your controller. There's a module stack that snaps on the back. This is the basic controller right here, you know, and there's the pin rail right there where everything plugs in, but then you got module stacks in the back. Now the modules can be inputs or outputs, so if you're controlling more than one thing, you can control more than one thing on your modules. There's your module stacks in the back, and they're auto detect. They call them plug and play. So when you plug them in, the controller detects them. But for a hot shot, I'm telling you, this thing will work right out of the box with just the base unit without any modules. You know, we only need it to do a couple of things. It comes with one pulse output and one relay output, one input and one power source. That's it. That's all we need. But if you were going to get sophisticated with it, put it on a network, run it with multiple controllers, control it remotely, you know, off a keypad or something, or off a PLC, you would need some of the modules. Anyways, let's get it fired up. I'm going to bring you in a little closer, and then I've already downloaded the app from the Play Store. It's called QuickTune, so or QuickTune Mobile, but I've got it on my phone, so we're going to fire that up and run through this. All the defaults are in there, so we're going to go through the defaults and see what they are and get it set up to run on a Hotshot 360. Okay, there's our very first boot up, and let's see if we can get the configuration software running and get to where you can see my phone at the same time. Hopefully you can see that. It's called QuickTune. It's right there. That's what the icon looks like. And we're going to go to configuration, and there's my device right there. And all you do is click on the device, and your display will flash, and you'll see a Bluetooth sign light up there. I already know this connects. I've done it before. But I went to the trouble to make sure the software is installed on my phone or the app was installed on my phone, and I made sure it linked up. It's as far as I've gone. Everything's in centigrade. All the values are at 0. So let's go through and look at the set points and the different things. All right, control set point is set for 0.0, just for the heck of it. Make sure it links up. We're going to set it for 70. My control set point's at 70, and we're going to hit send to device. And there it took it over there. I guess it's going through all the parameters to check them. Configuration was successful. All right, well, under operation, this is what I used to call my home screen. We're going to go automatic control. We're going to run a program number. We're going to program 1, control disabled, control enabled. Okay, we're going to go to control, auto tuning is off. PB, let's see, PB on a, this is for proportional band. The PIDs for a 360 are 0.5. Interval rate is 3.5. Derivative time is 3. I don't know if that's a bad thing that I know all my PIDs by heart for a 360, but I do. Action cycle period of control output. Heating is in reverse. They've got reverse direction and direct. We always use reverse for heating. This could be used for cooling too. Soft start interval, that's 0. Control bias, 0. Okay, minimum set point limit. We're going to go 70 degrees. Maximum set point limit, we're going to go 2000. Minimum limit of analog control. We're going to need, we need to go to yeah, thermocouple. Type K is the ones I use. And Celsius, we're going to switch to Fahrenheit. Number of decimal places, we don't want any decimal places. Okay, let's send that to device. We're out of parameters. Before we switched it to Celsius, we were out of parameters. Okay, let's go back to, yeah, action, we finished that one. Alarms, input. There, now we can go back to our set point high limit. We should be able to plug in 2000 degrees in there now. Now that they were thinking I was doing 2000 Celsius, and that was just send to device. Okay, that's done. Let's see what else we got here. Alarms. Alarm function 1 and alarm function 2. Alarm function 2, I think we use alarm 2 for ramp and soak. 3 and 4 we don't use. Nope, that's it. Analog input. Okay, so we set it for thermocouple K. Everything's done here. Output A. Okay, our A output is, we're going to set that to control. Output B, we're going to set that to alarm 2. I don't think there's much else here to set except a ramp, just program us a ramp soak. Okay, configuration successful. programs. My program type is a ramp and soak profile, or ramp and soak program. Time base is in hours and minutes. We're going to edit program 1. Program tolerance, we're going to leave that set to 0. PSPO, that's our launch point. And right now it's set to 70 because that's our minimum value. So we'll leave that at 70. We're going to pick 120, which is 2 hours. I believe these are all going to be in, everything here is going to be expressed in minutes. Segment 1 event, no alarm. We can pick whatever alarm we want, alarm 1 or alarm 2. We're using alarm 2 for the end of cycle. Let's see, duration, program 1 set point. So let's make that 1500 degrees. Okay. Duration of segment 2, let's call that 60 minutes, 1 hour. And then again, no alarm. Set point is going to be 1500 again. So this is a soak. So let's look at what we got here. We're going to start off at 70, and in 120 minutes it's going to go up to 1500. So that's a big ramp over a 2 hour period. It's going to ramp up slowly to 1500. Then it's going to hold 1500 for 60 minutes. And then at the end of that, I just got it set to 0. So as you're going through your program sequence, the first time a Novus sees a 0 value, it just shuts down and removes the run command. And you'll see that will stop, lighten up there. All right, we're going to send that to the device. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing okay here. It's pretty, so far it's been pretty good, and it seems like it's taken it okay. Okay, let's go back to our main screen, which is our operation. Okay, so we removed the run command. Control set point, automatic control, yep. We're going to run program 1, yes. Control enabled, yes. Now when we send it to the device, this should start our lower segment, and the green is our set point, and the white segment is process value. Obviously we're not hooked up to any oven. I mean, other than me using a Bic lighter to heat up the thermocouple. You see it ripping up there. Let's send it to device. Okay. And now you can see, now you can actually see on the device that our output's just flickering because I heated the thermocouple with a Bic lighter. But you can see our 76 is climbing. So now we're on a ramp. We've got output, we've got a run command issued, and now if we haven't touched the controller as far as buttons go. If you want to monitor the status, the control is in automatic. The output of the controller is right now is 100%. We're running program number 1, which I did in the phone, and we've got up to 20 available. That's the that's the process we're running. Number 1. The time is in 1 hour 59 minutes. Remember, I had 2 hours in this segment. That's the time segment. Run command yes. Back to main screen. Program 1. Oh, program segment. I'm in the first segment of two segments that I created. Okay, so pretty simple. And here's my thermocouple sensitivity there. See, as soon as I pull the heat away from that thermocouple, as soon as these numbers start to match, you'll see output 1 start to flash. And that's putting out, that's telling the SSR to fire. I don't have an SSR hooked up, but it is putting out, trying to heat something that can't be heated. All right. But I'm pretty pleased with this. Let's do one more thing within, let's get out of here. Oh, you can save your configurations. Right now, that little configuration I did for the that one little ramp and soak, I could save it and name it. So that's just cancel. All right, let's just go to diagnostic here. We'll connect. And you can connect to these things when they're up and running without disturbing them. They don't care. And in a couple of seconds, this is going to give me a graphical display of what's going on with the oven. There it is. And you'll see this is on 110. This barely turned 110. Now just turned 111. Still 110. Just barely catching up. So down here is your blue line, which is your process value, which is the white display, which we don't have anything. MV is your output of the controller. It's at 100%. And your set point is your target temperature. And right now it's at 114, 115, 115. So there's a little delay. There's some delay there, some latency between your controller and your cell phone. But it's got monitoring of that. It's got status of the controller. It's telling you whether the digital output 1 is on or off. So now it just went out. That's your output 1, which is your pulse control for your SSR. And now when that process value falls below the set point value, we should get an output 1 light come back on. It's just now starting to tickle its way back on. And as soon as the latency dies down between these two, we're going to get a green light back there. So pretty interesting. Tells alarm status on all your alarms. With no modules in it, you've only got 2 alarms available. And then if you've got modules in it, there's up to 8 slots. It'll tell modules with errors. It'll tell errors on your input. Process value open, process value over limit, process value under limit. PT100, which is a 3-wire connection. Cold junction, which means you've just got a short circuit. And internal means something bad in the controller or a system error. And you can see what the temperature did when I held that cigarette lighter on there. So it's not really hooked up to an oven. I wanted to check the functionality of the Bluetooth, see how easy it was to program, and it really is easy to program. I like it. But you can save ramp and soaks right on your phone. You know, that's kind of neat. You are limited to Bluetooth, which means every time you leave the area or get out of proximity of your oven, you'll have to reconnect, which isn't super convenient, but you know, after the controller's running hot, straight, and normal, there's no reason to There's no reason to hang out with it, you know. Anyways, that's it. That's the Novus N20K48. Very compact, very smart little controller. I hope you guys found this useful. I was kind of excited to get my hands on it and play with it. So far, I'm pretty impressed. I'm going to get it plugged into an oven and see how she reacts, and we'll go from there. All right, I appreciate you guys watching. And as far as getting your hands on one of these, you know, good luck. I had to fish around quite a bit on the internet. I did get some help from Paul Morley. They gave me a lead on where to pick them up, and I picked this one up, and I paid full retail price for this thing. So you might have to wait for a little while because they are new from Novus. And the modules, a lot of them, they don't even have the modules in stock if you need more functionality. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.